Hey, what's up, friends? Josh here, coming at you from the campaign trail once again. Out delivering yard signs, canvassing, all that jazz. I got a thought for you. As I've gone door to door throughout this year in this campaign, I've inevitably ran into individuals who will say, "Oh, no thanks, I'm not interested, I don't vote." And whether they offer that information or whether I've asked, "Are you registered?" and they say no, I'll usually follow it up with a question. Well, why not? Is there a specific reason why you don't vote? And most people, I find, are not able to tell me why. Not that I don't think they don't have their reasons, but they're unable to articulate a coherent, thoughtful response to that question of why they don't vote. So it comes across as a casual disinterest or maybe a capitulation to this idea that their voice doesn't matter, that it won't make a difference, that nobody cares, which I can understand, right? And I can understand from the individual perspective, what is my one little vote? What difference is that really going to make in this massive sea of voters, right? 74,000 people we've got in Sauter County. What does my one little vote matter, right? But if 50,000 people take that same approach, can you see how that matters? Can you see how that makes a tremendous difference in local elections? And that's what we've been faced with here in Sauter County for decades on end now. Perpetuation of the status quo simply because so many people opt out of the system, opt out of the program, and say, "Nah, I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm going to wash my hands of that." But I'm here to challenge you and say, look, don't kid yourself. A non-vote is essentially a vote for the establishment, for the status quo. And hey, if you like that, if you're cool with the status quo, then hey, fine, stay home. But if you're not, if you're one of those people who like to, complain about how bad things are, how corrupt the politicians are, how we don't have anything for the kids, how there's no good paying jobs, all this stuff, and you don't at least show up to vote, don't kid yourself. You're as much in support of the status quo as those who come out and support in favor of it. All right? So I want to challenge you with this. We've got like 2.5 weeks. October the 11th is the voter registration deadline for the midterm election. If you want to vote in this election that's going down on November 8th, early voting starts on October 12th, you've got to be registered by October 11th or else you're out, okay? So I want to challenge you with this thought. You cannot stay neutral on a moving train. Our community, our county is moving in a certain direction. And if you resonate with anything that you've heard from me on this campaign about the vision I've tried to cast for what our county could potentially be, then I'm asking you for your support. I'm asking you to not give in, to not surrender to the apathy or to the notion that your voice doesn't matter and it's not worth your time just to go register and then show up to vote. Absolutely it is. Nearly half or more of our population normally doesn't show up and show out to vote. If they did, it's going to make all the difference in the world. And that's my call and that's my challenge to you in this election. You got 2.5 weeks to mull over this thought. You can't stay neutral on a moving train. What does that mean? What does that mean for me? What does that mean for you? What does that mean for our county? Can't stay neutral on a moving train. I encourage you, if you're not right now, get yourself registered to vote and then get out and get it done, okay? Going on long enough. That's all I got for you today. We'll check again soon. This is Josh. Talk soon.